Hi, welcome back to Dr. Anita's HQ, where last time we were talking about the fight response, and this involved when the attack's coming our way that we give it all that we've got by planning, preparing, getting things done and in place, but possibly holding on a little bit too tightly to our things and plans and maybe flipping into the over-controlling parts of this particular response. Today we're going to look at the flight response, and this involves where the bear's coming towards us, and this time we run and escape to avoid the full force of this threat. Interestingly, right now we cannot fly anywhere because there are no planes leaving, and even going outside these four walls still limits the exposure that we feel around this threat. In fact, we are all operating in the flight response through the recommendations we've been given by staying inside and socially distancing when we do go outside, because this is our way of limiting the exposure to infection spread between all of us. How is the flight response happening in our homes though? Well, it is around the area of when we feel this uncomfortable feeling that something bad's going on, and actually we look for relief through escapism and things that we've been using before, such as going online, social media, YouTube, Netflix, gaming, TV, and so on. Or even the area of comfort eating, where you know you should be eating things like this, but instead you feel like having carbs like this and this instead. For the adults, it might be about a bit more of this and this, and don't worry, I'm using this for taking communion. And all of this is very tricky because these are things that we are using anyway in our day in and day out, because we are now limited and restricted to our options that are available to us as we're staying indoors. In fact, we need to go online for our work and school and staying connected, but then we need to also be aware of how much are we relying on all of these things to managing this uncomfortable feeling we might be having on the inside. Is this stuff now becoming dominating and controlling, and therefore maybe we are flipping more into the unhealthy range of this particular response? Now, I'm well aware that you might be looking for ways to actually manage all of these responses, and I'm putting my mind towards this in the next few videos. However, the next video will be about the last response, which is the freeze response. And so I look forward to seeing you then, and in the meantime, stay well.